Hey y'all, Courtney Lyons here with Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and today I have a massive Diamond Art Club haul for you. No. Oh gosh. Okay, that didn't work. I have a massive Diamond Art Club haul for you, and if you guys like haul videos for diamond painting, this is the channel you would want to come to. I am Courtney Lyons, and I am Diamonds with a Girl's Best Friend, our girl's best friend. You know what? It's the falling kits. I just can't. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. There we go. And I put him off to the side. I figured it wasn't going to work to hold him. But I've got my chinchilla microphone right here, so you guys have some good sound. And let's go ahead and get started. So these are a mixture of diamond paintings that I have bought off of destashes. So some of them are actually older. Some of them are a little bit newer releases, and some are like super new releases. So this is just a mishmash of a lot of Diamond Art Club paintings. So let's go ahead, and I've just got them all stacked right here, just randomly grabbing them. So this is, what is that? It's reading backwards. Fantasrical Forest. This is a Becca Tyndall. The Fantasrical Forest. So I'll show that to you guys. We will move to the bed and unbox all these. Clara's Christmas, which I did get my first black card from Clara's Christmas. So exciting. So Clara's Christmas. Then we have, I do want to see where all the specials go on all these. This is my first one that I'm going to have that has the, sorry if I'm all skewed. I'm still trying to recover from all that falling. This has my first frost drill in it, so I'm really excited to see that. And then we have, what did I say what that was? That was Autumn Magic. Did I even show you the picture? Autumn Magic with Randall Spangler. Then we've got way over here. This is Majesty by Dakota Dateweiler. Then we have Here for the Food by Mrs. Butter D. This is going to take forever to unbox all these. And then this is Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow by Jeremiah Kettner. I got that really good sale. So I'm excited for that one. Then we have Nature's Melody, which I did buy straight from the Diamond Art Club. I bought this one with the Clara's Christmas. This also has a frosted drill, actually, so I'm excited to see both of them. I think it's both the blue ones, but we'll look at them closer. And then we have, for our last one, just making sure I'm not missing any of the new releases that I've had. I think we're good. You know what? I might do this one too, but okay. So this is Speingtime Wonder. And then I also have one that I haven't shown you guys yet. First Snow. I may or may not destash this. I've listed it. I really like it. It has an electro drill in it. I know that if I do, I'm going to love it. But part of me wants to sell it for, and like, it's not my favorite Rita Connie, and I have a lot of Rita Connies. Like, it's really pretty, but it's not like my favorite out of all of them. So anyway, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whew, that's 9 kits I'm going to do on a unboxing, massive haul unboxing. When I do these, I don't go over like the way I would in a sneak peek. Like I won't show you like all this. I mean, I'll still show you the sticker sheets. I'm not going to show you like the toolkits, and I'm not going to talk about what the different elements do or they are. I assume that if you're watching a haul video, you already know what these entail, and you just want to see the canvas, and you want to see the drills, and you want to hear my reaction. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, editing Courtney. I swear, microphones and me are like printers and me and I, whatever. They just don't work. Half the time, I can never find the right one. Half the time it doesn't work, and I'm always having issues with it. That's me and printers, and that's me and now microphones ever since I've started filming. So let me show you First Snow. Some of this I think I do, some of this whole video, I think I do have good sound, and then other parts of it just cut out. I will figure out eventually. But yes, First Snow was one that I wasn't sure if I was going to keep. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I just have a lot of Rita Connies, and I don't know if eventually I'm going to not want to do as many Radicanias because I like having varied amounts of artwork. So I'm not a huge like collector person. Like I won't usually collect and then hang on to everything. I don't know. I am a collector and yet I'm not. Like I want varied paintings but her paintings are also very varied. Like they have different scenery and stuff like that. I don't know. I have a hard time letting go of anything that I have because I love it all. So I'm not very choosy and I need to be more choosy. So, but as I opened this, I just looked at it and was like, oh, it's so pretty. Plus, there's electro drills on here, and it's a blue electro drill, and it's charted in, and I'll show you where that goes in just a little bit, but that was one of the big reasons I grabbed it, because there's something special about when a kit is actually charted in, rather than when you bling it up yourself. Yeah, I could take a painting that I already have that's similar and put blue in a cool place like that, where it's charted, but when it's already charted there, it's like you don't have to think about it. It's already there. It's already kit up. It already has a sticker. So there's something really fun and exciting about that. Okay, what am I doing here? I don't even know. Here we are. We're back. Sometimes I edit things out, and sometimes like that, I'm just like, nope, not going to edit out. It's kind of hilarious. So I left it. But yeah, it looks so pretty. The colors are, at first I thought, ooh, could I do this many blues? But I have been working on Winter Solace, and the blues in that one are so pretty. They're gorgeous. So I've had so much fun with them, and it doesn't even matter that they're all blue. I've just had fun with them. So I know it won't bother me at all, this color palette. It's just going to be pretty. You're going to hear me diamond. I'm also diamond painting in the background, so you'll hear sounds of that. So this is the K in the front is the electro diamond, so you can see that already. There's 2 bags of it. It's so pretty. So the darker part is actually the back, and the part that's shinier is the metallic part in the front. So it definitely takes a little bit of the blue color away because it is very metallic-y. But and then there's this, you can see that AB right there. There's a couple bags of that AB. It's a very light blue. I've worked with that one I think I did that one in Satura. And maybe another one since then. But definitely I had it in Satura. And then you can see there's the fairy dust right there. There's the AB right there. There's that like red AB that I'm pretty sure is just in her lips, but we'll check that. And then there's a couple of fairy dusts. I'll try to point them out as we go along. But I think there's right here it says. So there's just the AB, 2 ABs, and then there's just the 1 fairy dust, which is the white fairy dust, and then the electro. So 2 ABs, 1 electro, 1 fairy dust is what it is. And I think most of us have seen a white fairy dust. I think I pointed it out, but I'm also like distracted diamond painting. This is just kind of a raw video with you guys. Just winging it, I guess. So let's go ahead and point out and see where we are seeing all these. So I'm showing you where all the white fairy dust is right now. It's everywhere you see that stark, bright white color is where you're also going to see the white fairy dust. So kind of everywhere. I think there's like 2 or 3 bags of that one. See, there aren't very many specials, but what specials there's a lot of with this painting. And then the next one is going to be, I think I start pointing out the other AB. Or, sorry, one of the ABs. No, okay, it's the electro. So it's everywhere that you're going to see in the pine tree, like this, how it sticks out. Anywhere you've seen the pine tree needles that are sticking out, those are going to be the blue electro. That's what really drew me to this, was that special placement. I really love the image, of course, but like the reason I chose this Rita Kanya when I tried to turn down some of her stuff because I already have so much of it, the placement of that, when I saw that being shown as a sneak peek, I was like, whoa, that is so different and that is so much fun. So I did decide to get this, and I have decided since looking at it's always dangerous opening these up to look at them. It's always dangerous. Okay, first off, I'm showing you where this other AB is. It's the light blue AB. It's all over in her hair. So, and then a little bit on her hat. And then a little bit in her, so the fur on her coat. it's also in there. Pretty much wherever the white AB is on the girl the white fairy dust is, you're going to see the white, or the very light blue AB. So that is that for that color. I think I'm still pointing it out, but I kind of forgot what I was saying earlier. I don't remember. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. And I can't believe that the sound didn't work on this. I think I'm pointing out the other AB. Okay, yeah. There is a little bit of that AB also in some of the sparkles around. And where she's blowing her breath out, also in that as well. So it's just chock full of specials. Trying to decide, as I'm gesticulating with my hands, I'm like, should I get it? Should I not? Should I keep it? Should I not? And then I think I said, should I make this a keep or destash kind of video? But then I was like, no, I'm not going to destash any of the other ones. I love all the other ones. And this one, I was like, maybe I just need to decide on this one. And then I decided, nah, we're keeping it. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. I struggle. The struggle is real. I have to let some of them go, but I can't because they're too pretty. Why are they all so pretty? It's such a battle. Anyway, okay, enough of this kit. It's beautiful. I'm keeping it. That was the end decision, was keeping it. And I'm going to bring you up close now so you can see it a little bit closer, which I try to do on all these, even though you see my hand in all of them. Wow, I am like really impressed with the way they did the background. It has a watercolor look to it, but not all of Rita Conia's are like that. Just sometimes they have this watercolor look background, and I'm really curious if she does do watercolor in the background, or if, I know she doesn't use digital art. I'm pretty sure she hand draws most of these, I want to say. Yeah. And I don't know if she uses, like colored pencils. I don't think it's acrylic. I think she uses some watercolor. She can't use colored pencils. She might use digital. I have no idea. I'm really curious about this. Maybe I'll do like an artist highlight with her. Anyway, this one ended up being a keeper. It was very beautiful. This one is so, so pretty. I'm staring at it right now, but I'm going to do a reveal for you. So this is a 55.8 by 70.7 centimeter, Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow by Jeremiah Kettner. And I believe this one has 63 colors. Okay, are you ready? Okay, we're going to zoom in right here and actually make it easier to see this one. But I will do a pan over. This one is so bright. It is so colorful. Everything about this is going to be fun to do. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at these colors too. Look at that color palette, guys. It's just a dream. Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow. So what's interesting about this is I do notice this does have the perforated sheet on it. I didn't think they had that. I mean, it's the old one that's still thinner and not as good, but I didn't think they had that when they came out with this mystery box. I thought this came from a mystery box. It might not have been from a mystery box. It might be that I swear this came from a mystery box. Am I crazy? Editing Courtney, put yes or no if it's from the mystery box. I do this to remind myself when I'm editing. So I'm pretty sure it was from a mystery box. I don't know if it got did this ever get put on? I might be mixing this Jeremiah Kettner up with a different one, but I thought this came out in the mystery box. So I'm confused as to why it would have the perforated sheet, because they certainly did not have it way back then. Because that would have been from really far back when Try to Follow was in the same mystery box. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I must be getting it confused for something else, because there's no way they had the perforated sheet back then. Interesting. I'll look it up. And Editing Courtney will put it up there. But so we do have, I forgot to show you the sticker sheet on the last one. Here's the sticker sheet for this one. And this is where they used to have the ABs up here under 150. So there's the 2 ABs. And then we have 1, 2, 3 fairy dust. So let's see if I can find those. Here's one fairy dust right here. Ooh, I've been working with a fairy dust like this, but rounds, on my fall fling kit, and it's so pretty because it has almost a lighter blue sheen to it. I don't know if you can see that. It's so pretty. And then let's see where all the other ones are. Let's actually just show you one at a time where that one goes. So that's the percentage symbol, and I see that all up in the, it's just in the sky. All this kind of mint green color up here, that is that color right there. And then the next one, let's find, is, fairy dust are so hard to find, but I think I found it. Yes, okay, there's one right there. It's this yellowish one that has, it's a little bit of a beige yellow. Interesting. This one, it looks like almost like a glitter drill because it's kind of bunched up at the top like a glitter drill would be. Can you see that? That's an interesting batch of fairy dust. Let me zoom in so you can see that better. Do you see how it's like kind of bunched up at the top like that? It's not usually supposed to be like that with fairy dust, but I actually really like that because it makes it really like bright to see. So anyway, I'll show you where that is. That is the pill symbol right there. And it's in the flowers. It's on the tips of the flowers. Here, here, around that one, here and there. And that's easy enough to see. Wait, we've got one more fairy dust. I think I see it right here. Yeah, so this one's a lot more subtle, this purple one. Some of them are more subtle than others for sure. And yeah, I'd call that one a subtle one. But it does kind of have like that bluish top to it that the other blue one had. Let's see if you can see that. There we go. That one's really pretty too. So that one is the turnaround symbol. And I see it there in this little cloud area right there. Here. This is the light purple that's right there. I see it in the sky here, there. Just wherever you see purple in the sky, there's going to be some of those there. And then we do have the two ABs, but I don't know why I'm struggling to find. Oh, here's one. I've worked with this AB quite a few times, this bright, bright blue one. And that's the symbol 1, which is in this flower over here. Excuse me. Anywhere you see these bright blues, you're going to see some of that. There's ones there. Ooh, this AB is everywhere in here. But once again, not in like giant clumps, but like splotches of it here. There are lines of it here, there that are actually fun to place. Because I like tweezing them or using something special or doing something a little bit different. Okay, but there is one more fairy dust, and I think, or AB, and it looks like it's probably a white one. But I don't see where that is unless it's a very small amount of it. Maybe you guys will catch it before I do. Is that another one? Yeah, 127 would be an AB. I think I said fairy dust. Oh, here it is. It's like a peach one, peach color. It's a very light pink color. And that one is the number 2 symbol. And I see it a little bit in that flower. There's not a whole lot of it, so it's just going to really make certain things in here stand out. This flower is all AB. That one AB. There's a little bit in the tips of the ears of the cat. That's cute. That's fun. And then there's a little sparkle here, here. And that looks like it might be it. Oh gosh, this one's pretty. This one might be a unicorn. Okay, I'm gonna put all this away. Well, actually, I'm going to do this for you guys. Bring you in close so you can see. See where some of those placements are. This is the flower that has like all AB right there, the number 2 symbol. And yeah, it has that coloring book feel. There's a lot of different colors, and while yes, there's confetti, it's going to be a lot of like line blocking confetti because it's just really pretty. And it's just so well rendered. And because it has that kind of coloring book style to it, you'll see that things are kind of outlined. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Zoom out a bit. Get rid of that glare. So very pretty. And that cat is just, I mean, the whole thing, it's going to be a dream to diamond paint. I'm really excited for this one. Okay, wait, before I put it away, yes, Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow was in a mystery box, just like I thought. I'm pretty sure it was all way back when it tried to follow, and these are perforated sheets. So I'm confused because maybe one of you viewers can tell me, because I swear that they did not come out with the perforation till like a good 6 to 8 months later. And I've never even heard of one that would have had it before then. Crazy. Okay, well that's kind of cool. This one has the perforated sheet over the top, but it's like the really old plastic, the thin plastic, but the perforated sheet. It's not as thin as the thin plastic. This is like the very first edition of the perforated sheet that they came out with. If you don't know what I mean by perforation, it means that it has like well, I'll just bring it up close. The perforation, like right there, can you see that? Oh, it's not going to zoom. It's not going to focus. So that you can tear it apart. And it worked. It's such a good idea. And the first set did not work amazingly because it just didn't tear well. And then, but the ones they've come out with since tear perfectly. And it's really thick plastic and stuff. So, but yeah, so very interesting. And also really cool because I remember when the mystery box came out, this is the one that I probably wanted the most. And then try to follow. Anyway, so I'm really glad I have this one. It's so beautiful. Okay, this one is called Majesty by Dakota Dateweiler. It is a 60 centimeter by 60 centimeter, which is like a perfect medium-sized kit. And it is square. I'm really really excited because it's really pretty. And I want to be able to do this for a Dateweiler event. Unfortunately, I just didn't get to it this year. I was hoping to, but I'm really trying to get my whips down, and I was already going to be kitting up a new one for the Ivy Dollamore event, which is Breakfast Buddies. So I have that kitted up, and I'm still trying to finish a whole bunch of like bigger ones that I have. So I didn't kit this up as much as I wanted to be part of that and support Clara, principal painter, and everybody else that is hosting with her. But anyway, it is absolutely beautiful. I did get this from Destash with the intention to do it for the Dakota Dateweiler, and it's just really pretty. But yeah, that's why I didn't do it after all. I was just kind of like, no, I promised myself I'd dwindle my whips, and I really need to do that. So this is it right here. So we have 1, 2, 3 fairy dust colors right there, and then we have the AB. So very pretty. I love the lo-fi look. This is just incredible colors. Just these purples and these blues. It's just got this galaxy look to it, but then it's also a subject. It is a horse, so it's just such a perfect size. It really is beautiful. So let's start with this AB. We have this white AB, and it's the number 1 symbol, and it's in the mane in little streams of it. Actually, just in this one spot, but then you have like dots all over the place. There's AB dots all over the place. And then a little bit in the mane right here. And that's pretty much it. Oh, in the sparkles right here. But that's pretty much it for that AB. It seems like there's more. Oh, we probably just got a whole lot of that one. And then we have, ooh, it's gonna be a little tricky. So I think there was just the one AB, right? And then 3 fairy dust. Fairy dust are so hard to find sometimes. I think I found one though. Here's one right here. So it's really pretty blue fairy dust. Rather difficult to tell with this one. It's interesting. It has almost like a purple sparkle to it. Let's zoom in and see that. Do you guys see how it has like a little bit of a purple sparkle to it? It looks really blue. Let me look up close. It's not purple. It's like a different kind of blue though. It's really pretty. It doesn't quite match the background of it, so I think that's kind of fun. But let's zoom out and see where that one goes. It is the, what was that one? That one was the 3766. So it's a triangle symbol, and all throughout the mane, just like mane shaped, like line blocking of that. And then in the face too, right here. And I think that's it. It's mostly in the horse. Unicorse. Not unicorse, it's just a horse. No, I mean, it's just a unicorn. Oh my gosh. Unicorn. Okay, and here's the lighter blue AB that I saw. Or not the IB, the fairy dust. I know it's a little bit harder to see. It's really subtle on this one. but it does have a little bit of blue tint as well. It's very subtle. That one is the minus sign, and it's same thing right up here. I'm trying to see if I see it anywhere in the background though, so I don't miss that. Yeah, so the ones in the AB and this fairy dust color are kind of what makes up all the stars in the galaxy part, and a little bit here in the sparkles as well, and mostly the main, and a little bit in her nose right here. Her. Let's see, we also have the next one, which is K. So it's going to be a purple one. I need to look for a purple fairy dust color. Is that it right there? Nope. Ooh, this one's a little bit harder to find. Tricky. I think it's a purple. It just seems like it is. But there's also a lot of purples in here. So it's not easy to figure out which purple it is. Well, I might need to pause and get back to you guys. Good thing I paused it because that took me forever, which is crazy because this is actually one that stands out quite a bit. It's very easy to see that sparkle. And so that's that purple one. And it's the letter K, and I see it in her horn. And I also see it in the splotches in the Milky Way in the very back where the purples are. That matches also the purples in her face and her neck. And there's not a huge amount of that, so that sounds about right. And that is this one right here. Let me put this off to the side and I'll bring you guys in close to see it. But yeah, this one is so pretty. I love that it is a horse and a galaxy. I want more of the Lori Prindle ones. There's so many I want, guys, and I can't. But it's so pretty. You can see where those K's are right there. Big splotch of those fairy dust right here too. And you can see like here in the main is that fairy dust color here, and this where is it? And like here's the minus symbol right here with the other darker blue fairy dust, and then just that one line of AB here and then one line of AB there, and it's so very pretty. Let's try to get rid of that glare. Zoom out a bit. Yes, that one is gorgeous. I'm so excited to finally have this one. Thank you to the one who destashed it. You know who you are if you're watching this. So thank you. Beautiful kit. Okay, this one is Here for the Food by Mrs. Butter D. It is a 51 centimeter by 64 centimeter. All of these ones are pretty small, or the last three, this one and the last two, are all really good, like medium-sized kits, because I felt like I was getting a lot of big ones for a while there. But holy cow, this one's so pretty. I really, really love this one. I got this from the same destash that I got the Dakota from, and it's so cute. And the reason I didn't pick it up to begin with, first off, this is actually a little bit driving me crazy because I am on a cleanse where I can't eat most of this stuff. I could eat the watermelon and the strawberry on top and the egg, and that's it. So it all looks really good. I'm definitely going to have to do this when I'm not on a cleanse, but I was really intimidated by all the color blocking at first, but since I've done a lot more of like color blocking kits since then, even rounds, and I'm not intimidated anymore. It looks so pretty. So here is the, whoops, I kind of bent that. Here is the sticker sheet for it right here. And there are 4 fairy dusts and 2 ABs. So hopefully I can find all these. There's not a whole lot of colors, so a lot of them are just specials, which I love. My favorite is that boba drink, and I think that's what's killing me more than anything. I love boba drinks, and I can't have them right now. That is something I really am going to try to stay off sugar from now on because I feel so much better off of it, but that's something that I will treat myself with every once in a while, is that boba. Okay, so I'm seeing an AB right off the bat right here. That's a really pretty light beige, yellowish one, and it's the number 2, and it's all this background back here, and a little bit in her scrunchie and hair, and the thing for her whatever you're calling it. Sorry if you hear some kids yelling out there. And then there's a little bit of an outlining right here. That's mostly all I see here for that one. There's not a whole lot in there. It's going to look really pretty. That will make that stand out quite a bit. And then, yeah, that's going to be pretty. I don't think I ever recognized or noticed where specials go on this one. There's this really pretty pink fairy dust right here. Quite easy to see too. I have a lot of squares and not a whole lot of rounds, but I actually really like round kits. Let's see, that one is the symbol. Oh, where did it go? Now I gotta look at which one that is. 151. So that's the minus symbol. You're seeing it here in her sleeve, and then here in a little bit of the not smoke, but kind of smoke, like that's coming over here and here, and then in her sleeve again, a little bit sprinkled throughout here, and a little bit where I just saw it. Where did it go? I need to look at it again to see what it looked like again. That's it. Mostly in her sleeves and the kind of like smoke area coming up here. And then next, I should be able to find all these easily because there's a ton of this 151 bag. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And then more specials should be showing up here soon. They shouldn't be that hard to find because there really aren't a whole lot of colors. 46. Is that one of them? What am I looking for? More light colors. Oh dear, hold on. Let me see if I can find these without having to pause it again. Okay, here is one right here. Nope, that's not one. I thought it was one. Oof. Yeah, I might need to like look through these. Hold on. Okay, we have this AB right here. Let's see if you can see that. The 126, and that's the number 2 symbol. And I'm hoping... No, sorry, that's the number 1 symbol. Yay, it is in the boba drink. I was like, that would be perfect for the boba. And a little bit outlining this spot right here. And a little bit... There's not very much of that one, so I would imagine it's just those 2 spots right there. That's pretty. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere else. And then there's this fairy dust right here. It's 963, so it's another pinkish one. A little bit hard to see unless you zoom in. Oh, which always shakes you guys. But there's that pink color right there. And that is the corner symbol. So I'm seeing it here, the rim of the bowl, here. You're hearing Reese or Oakley outside calling out to Kipper. Here on the headphones, a little bit in the donut. Oh, the whole here, I'm here for the food words are right there too. And I don't think I pointed out that number 2 is over here for the ABs as well on her sleeve, and over here and over there. Okay, I missed that part on the very first AB that we did. Okay, we're still missing though. Did I already get the blue fairy dust? I don't think I got the blue fairy dust. I got the pink, 2 pink ones, and then now I need a blue fairy dust. Am I going to, you know what, these are not going to be that hard. Oh, I don't want to take the whole thing apart. But I did find the blue fairy dust already, so here it is. Oh, were you zooming in that whole time? You were. That blue fairy dust is really pretty too. So that one is the 2 dots symbol, and it is up here, and then in the donut, and that's it. There's not very much of that one, so that makes sense. It's just in those 2 places. Now I'm missing one more fairy dust, and I honestly, for how long I looked for these other ones, I don't know that I will easily find this one. So last fairy dust I'm missing is that P, and I think it's purple. P for purple. I already got that 151. Oh, here it is. Okay. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Let's zoom in here and see this purple one. See that one right there? It has like a more purpley top to it. That's pretty. Okay, so this one is the P, like I said. It's in her pants, like in the creases of her pants. I'm seeing it. It's in the boba? No. A little bit, yeah. Actually, right above the boba. Oh, it's the smoke. Oh, cool. So the little kind of smoky thing right here is the pea, and then, or is that purple one, and then this pink, the pink part of the smoke is the pink fairy dust. So hopefully that all made sense. I was a little bit disjointed, but it looks really pretty. I'm so excited for that one too. I love so much of Mrs. Butter D's. I am having the hardest time talking myself down from some of the kits that I have and that I know are coming up too, and being like, how am I going to say no to all of these? It's going to be hard. Actually, I'm leaving this out. Okay, I'm going to actually zoom in. Almost forgot that part. So you guys can see it all zoomed in. Get a little bit of my finger there too. I love her little expression on her face. Like, she's just like, oh, hey there. Want some food? She's like, this is delicious. Do you want some? I know you're on a cleanse, but you should eat some anyway. It's really good. Just go get a boba. Come on. It won't hurt you. That's what she's saying to me right now. She's being an enabler. Oh, that food looks so good. Okay, I gotta put this one away because it's a little bit torturing me. Alright, this is another absolutely adorable kit, and I got my black card with it. Look at this. Look at this black card. It's so cool, and it's so matte. It looks so good, and I freaked out. You will see this video before you see my reaction, so just keep an eye out for my vlog, because I'll have my reaction on it. I'll try to even put it at the very beginning as an intro, so you guys can see it. But yeah, this one is Miss Holly's Clara's Christmas, 69.9% centimeters by 69.9 centimeters. Sorry if you hear some kids screeching in the background. They're pretending to be eagles. It's really cute. Let me show you the sticker sheet. Ta-da! It looks so pretty. There's some really fun specials in this one too. I sat on this one for a while before I finally picked it up with another one that you'll see. But really glad I did now. I mean, just because it's amazing and because I got a black card from it. But here's the sticker sheet. There's 1, 2, 3, so 2 fairy dusts. One, the L is it's the iridescent, which is a crystal, and then 2 ABs right there. So let's see if we can find all those. Oh, so pretty. It's going to be so much fun to do this one. It's going to be a blast. So let's see here. We have... well, first off, I can see the iridescent one right here. It is a yellow iridescent color, like a really light yellow. I don't know how to show it to you better. Yeah, we're just going to zoom in. I know it shakes the camera when I do that, but see, look how much better you can see that now. Except for my awful, gross fingers. They're always dry and stuff. One of these days when I'm not like taking care of kids all the time and cleaning all the time, which I'll probably always still be cleaning all the time, let's face it, I will have better hands, or just busy. Okay, you know what, it's not their fault, it's totally my fault. But this L is this heart shape right here, and I'm seeing it around the edge, and like it doesn't go continually around because it's showing off kind of where the sparkle is, or the sheen or the glimmer of the border, which I love. I recently picked up Messy Girl Crafts. Ashley did this awesome thing. She has all of her stash in, I don't know if she has it also in Gemsol. I don't think she puts it in Gemsol. She made her own Google Sheets, or not Google Sheets, spreadsheet. There we go. That's what it is. She made her own spreadsheet with all of her stuff, like all of her stash, and in it she has different keywords that she has, and so I kind of stole that idea from her, and I'm doing that, but I'm doing it in my gems flow. And so this one I did, and it was like girl, cartoonish, pastel, coloring book style, border. And so that way, if there's ever a time where I'm like, I want to do a kit that has a border, all I have to do is put in the search border, and then it'll pop up the whole, like anything that has a border on it that I put under that category. So this would pop up, and I'm like, ooh, maybe this one because it has a border. Anyway, just that's kind of an aside, but that is where that is. I'm also seeing it here in the clock, like that yellow in the clock, and right at the top of the clock, and on the side of the clock, and a little bit in her, wherever you're seeing kind of the metal of her suit, of her soldier's suit, marching band suit. Anyway, it's in there too. So wherever you see that kind of really light yellow is that iridescent color. And then I'm also seeing a white fairy dust which you guys know what white fairy dust looks like. It's very subtle, but it's also not, like, it's so pretty. And that one is, oh, I did the camera, I'll switch it for the next one. I did the camera where the end of the microphone thing is popping out the one side, and so every time I lean forward, I bump into it. Anywhere you see stark white on here, anywhere, that is that fairy dust color. Here, there, in the clock, these sparkles coming over here in the lollipop, in the eyes of the gingerbread man. Anywhere you see white, that is where you're going to see in her eyes and his eyes that fairy dust color, which there's only one bag, which surprises me. It looks like there might be more, but this is a little bit of a smaller kit. I am seeing, let's see, we have some ABs here, and I'm seeing this pink one right here to start with. And that AB is the number, no, it's not the number one, it's the tree symbol. So I see that, where do I see that? It's kind of a darker symbol, darker pink symbol. Okay, it's in the lollipop. So it's this lighter pink in the lollipop. It's not a huge bag, but there should be more than that for how many I'm seeing. It's in his cheeks and right here in his hat. A little bit in the cherry on top of his frosting, dollop of frosting up there. That's really fun. That might be it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere else. Okay, and then, oh, a little bit here in his suit right here. I was like, oh, maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, so yeah. And then, let's see, we have another fairy dust and we have another AB, and I think that's it. Yes. So it looks like the next AB is actually a purplish looking one. You can tell by the symbol, but it doesn't always exactly match the shade, so it can be kind of difficult to find. Especially if it's one that doesn't have a huge amount. I don't know if you can hear the kids out there. They're screeching like eagles. It's so funny. Even Reese's picked it up, and he made the eagle sound the other day, and I was like, oh, that actually sounded like an eagle. I thought that was an eagle for a little bit. Okay, I found the other AB. There's just a smaller amount of it. It is a purple. It's like a lilac purple. And that one is the symbol. It's a side arrow symbol. This might be hard to find because there's a lot of purples. And I'm not sure where this one in particular will be. But I am seeing it a little. Oh, okay. It's in the lights of the tree that are purple. Oh, that's so perfectly placed, Katie. Or I just said Katie, Kate. They know, they understand that it's hard for me with Katie, Kate, and Michaela, because we chat all the time. So it's here in his buttons too. We chat all the time, and when I say their names, sometimes I get them all mixed up because it's Katie and Kate and Michaela, and then I'm Courtney, so it's all K sounds though. Yeah, right here in the Christmas tree, right here, there, and there. Let me see. Yeah, and then a little bit in his, there really isn't a whole lot of that, but a little bit in some of the buttons, like right there, to just give a little extra sparkle to him. And now we're going to be tricky and find this last fairy dust color, and it's a peach color. How am I going to find a peach color in this? There's so many peach ones. Let's see, if I have to pause it, I will. I'm wondering if it's one of the ones that has less in it. I don't like pausing though, because sometimes, oh, there it is, perfect. Because sometimes it's hard to like mishmash it back together. Let me see if I can zoom in without this whole thing coming apart on me. Really, really pretty beigey yellow. No, it's not really a beigey yellow. It looks a little bit beigey yellow. It's actually just very pink. It's much more pink in person. Whoa, that's a huge difference. I'll see if I can fix that on the camera or like during editing. But that one is the equal symbol. And that is all over this drum. Is that a drum? What is that? That's not a drum. It looks like some sort of dessert, like frosting. I'm not sure. But it's like some sort of dessert. I don't know why I thought it was a drum at first. Now that I look at it, I'm like, that doesn't even look like a drum. This is not a drum. But where else do I see that? I'm seeing it right here. Can you see down there? You can't see down there. I'm seeing it right here along the border with the iridescent right there, and then a little bit up there at the top as well. Let me see, bring that down so you can see that. Right here on the border, and that is a little bit of a bigger one. So for those two spots, I would imagine it's in a different spot too. But I'm not seeing it, so maybe that is it, and you just have quite a bit left over. Yeah, okay, that's so pretty. Ashley, if you are watching this, Ashley, this is different Ashley, the Messy Girl Crafts Ashley, my neighbor Ashley. If you're watching this, I'm so glad you convinced me to get this one. I already knew I wanted it, and it's already been on my wish list, but I was choosing between this and Witch's Study Room or something like that, or it's I forget what it was called, but whatever it was, I chose it. We ended up that she's like, you should totally do this one, and I'm like, okay. And I grabbed this one. I'm like, I am so glad I grabbed this one. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. The Witch's Room, she grabbed, and that way we can see each other's when they're finished, because I was like, I have to choose between these two, and I can't get both right now. But maybe eventually I'll still pick that one up too. I think I'm getting the name wrong. It's a Cheryl Baker. It's really, really pretty, and I might need to pick that one up too. Okay, I'm going to bring you guys up close. Don't mind that pillow over there without a pillowcase, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's a disaster here. Actually, this is the craft room up here, so if there's a pillow that I don't have the pillowcase yet for, I'll throw it up here, because I can't handle having, like, not having pillowcases on my beds. And then when I find the pillowcase in the laundry, or finally just give up and go and get a new one from the pile of pillowcases we have here, I was losing sound. Then I go ahead and grab it and put it on, and then take it down to the bed it's supposed to be on. But yeah, so very pretty, so very pretty. Oh my gosh, guys, this one, this is my favorite that I've opened up so far, and I can probably venture to say that this is my favorite and will be my favorite out of all of these, even though there's a lot of really good ones here. They're all so pretty, but I think this is my favorite. It's gorgeous. So this is the sticker sheet. This is, I know I didn't start with the box. It's right here. Let's just bring that over. So this is Nature's Melody by Sandra Bergeron. Bergeron, I don't know exactly how you say it, but I saw this one, and I had already picked up her cottage from like 2 weeks before. And I think Michaela got the sneak peek for this one and the cottage. And so when I saw them, I was just like, wow, that's a must-have for the cottage. And I got that right away. And then I was like, dang it, this is a must-have too. And they're really similar in a lot of ways, and like the way they do the colors and stuff. But I was like, I don't even care. I have to have this one. And this one has a frosted drill. So you'll be able to see my reaction to a frosted drill for the first time, because I haven't seen it in person yet. So it has the 1, 2, 3, 4 fairy dust. The M right there is the frosted drill, and then 2 ABs. So let's go ahead and look at that. Just look at this, guys. This is paradise. I love florals. I love landscape florals. Anything with water, waterfall. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, let's look at these drills now, and I cannot promise that I'm going to be able to find all these. Oh, we already have one right away. So here's the fairy dust right here. This first fairy dust is this green one. I'm sorry, I keep bumping you guys. Whenever I'm doing this camera setup, it bumps. So then let's see, that is X. So I'm seeing that in the floral, or in the grass right here. And anywhere you see the really bright looking green is where you're going to see that right there. So pretty. Ooh, I love that one. Okay, let's see. Now, it's so pretty. I love it. I'm so excited. Oh, I found the frosted drills already. Oh my gosh. Okay, the camera and seeing people show it on camera does not do it justice. You just need to get one yourself. That is so cool. It's flat on top, but it's square, but it's frosted. It really does look like frosted glass. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm gonna zoom in. I am going to hopefully be working on the Spangler soon, and it does have this frosted drill, so you guys will see me like opening that up and working on it and stuff. I'm going to hold it still so you can just really look at it. It's just really not flat. It's rounded on top. It's just not faceted. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. Let me zoom back out again. A little bit in. Okay. That one is all over in the waterfall right here. So I'm seeing it here. It's kind of like the two parallel lines. Here, there, it's all over in these blue flowers. Like wherever you see these blue flowers, you're going to see little bits of it in there. And then over here, there's quite a bit of that. Here, and then also kind of sprinkling throughout the tree here. Wherever you see this blue, you're going to see a little bit of that there. Oh, it sounds like we might have a kid coming up here soon. And then sprinkled throughout these flowers here. And a little bit just coming off right there. Just a little spot right there. That's really pretty. Yazin! They might need me. I might need to go down. They're just playing right now. But if I might have to just pause and go down there in a little bit. Okay, I found another fairy dust. This pink one right here. A really pretty pink one. And I'm seeing that is it's the divided by symbol. And it's all over in these pink flowers here. All in the pink flowers there, and then even a little bit on, because the tree itself has a little bit of pink. And so it's over there on that pink, which makes sense. It's about the right amount of fairy dust that I saw in there. So now we need another blue fairy dust, a purple fairy dust, and 2 ABs. So I already see the white AB. Oh, I just found the green AB. Did I? I thought I did. There's the white AB right there. We all know what the white ABs look like. Those you can see. And that one is in the water. Anywhere you see stark white again. So we're seeing it right up here as the sunlight's coming in on those bricks. In the water right here at the very top. That's going to look amazing. And then in the white of some of these flowers. And then I'm seeing it in the water down here. And that is for the white fairy dust. Or white AB, sorry. Then we have another AB that's going to be, ooh, it's a brown AB. Or probably like a tan AB. Hey, Zinzin, what's up?
There's a bee.
Oh, is there a bee in the house?
Yes.
Okay, stay away from it. I'll be there in just a little bit, okay? Where is it? As I'm looking for this. Uh-oh, did you trip on that box? Oh, here's the other AB. All right, we might have a little bit of noise in here. Okay, is it in Reese's room?
No.
Is it in the main living area?
Yes, one of the couches.
Uh-oh. Okay. Stay up here and go play in this room right here with Reese while I finish this one kit, and then I'll come down and kill it, and then you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. Reese, is the bee gonna get you? Reese, is a scary bee? I thought he might answer. Is there a scary bee?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be careful for the bee. Don't go downstairs. I'm sure it's fine. They're so funny. They call flies bees, so I think it's just a fly. But I will go down and check and make sure. So this is the brown fairy dust, or AB, and I have been working on this one right now, actually the same exact one, on my Bonnie White kit. Hey guys, quiet out there for a bit. Okay, I'm almost done. So I'm seeing that, sorry, I hope I'm not yelling it. Oh, that's the same symbol actually too. It's the cancel symbol. And I'm going to guess, there's not a whole lot of it, but I'm going to guess it is, yeah. So I'm seeing it over here. Oh, that's not actually where I was guessing. I thought it would be in the brick. But I am seeing it here. And then I'm also seeing it over here in the tree along there. Did you hear? Hurry, the bee is going to get you. A little bit here. So there's a little bit in the brick. And then actually quite a bit down here in the rocks. Right there. And hope you guys don't mind kiddo noises. I know, Reese. I'll finish this one up. There, a little bit right there too. I'll finish this one up in just a second. Oh, look at that! How pretty that teal is. I love that color. Wow. So all we have left now are these purple fairy dust. There's a purple fairy dust somewhere in here that's supposed to be in here, and a blue fairy dust. So I'm actually gonna pause it. Oh no, I found the blue fairy dust. Well, that was fast. You can come in here. So let's zoom in and see this blue fairy dust. Do you see this one right here? He's struggling to open the door. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to show you where that goes and find the other blue fairy dust once I help these kids out. Voiceover court, because when I came back from checking to see if there's a bee, it wasn't a bee, it was a fly. Except you'll see later, there is a bee. It's just I happened to see a fly. Anyway, I forgot to plug the microphone back in. So, anyway, this is the purple fairy dust right there, you can see. So you'll see there's the purple fairy dust and then the blue fairy dust. And I think I show you where both go next on that one. But mostly, if there's purple flowers, you're seeing the purple fairy dust. And if there's purple or there's blue flowers, you're seeing the blue fairy dust. And then there's also a lot of the blue fairy dust in the water itself, which is just that water is chock full of those special drills. Anyway, let's zoom in here so you can really see. This is, I can't even explain how gorgeous this is to me. It's so well done. I love her artwork. I think she does an amazing job. I'm pretty sure she uses like oil or acrylic. Hers is more is a traditional, which honestly, it just depends. But I tend to lean towards more traditional artwork in what I like to see. I don't know if it's because I do my own traditional artwork, but I also just really want to learn how to do, like, it's called Procreate, and it's digital artwork. And I think that is gorgeous too, and it is seriously its own medium. It takes a whole nother set of knowledge and skills to be able to do digital, and I just love the look of all of them, but definitely a floral, landscape, or garden thing in acrylics or watercolor or oil just really speaks to me. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this new mic situation is tricky. It's really good, but it's also sometimes I forget to plug it back in. If I moved away from it, I had to unplug it. So I don't know if that whole Sandra Bergeron one I might have to do voiceover for if it didn't catch any of my sound, which would be not great, but that's okay. It happens. So on from like a really big high confetti. Well, this is still pretty confetti, but high, like, huge kit to a smaller kit, and like a huge newer kit to a smaller older kit, because this is quite a bit older. I don't know when this one was released, but it is a 42.8 by 55.6. I love having these kind of more medium, smaller size kits to do in between bigger ones. And this one I have had my eye on forever, and then I was wanting to get it, and then it got discontinued, and I was like, no. So I saw someone was selling this one along with which was the other one? Oh, the Dreaming of a Better Tomorrow, and I snagged them at the same time, so I'm so glad I did too. These are so pretty. It looks like it might be a mixture of the older and newer drills too, or it might just be the older drills. Ooh, I don't think I have seen one that has only the older drills, but I haven't worked on one that has only the older drills. So this is all the older drills still, the 13 faceted ones. So this one has 2, 3, 4 ABs and no fairy dust. So this is older because it only has ABs. So here is a white AB, and that is the dot, and it is everywhere you see stark white. That's going to be very, very pretty. And her face is up to the sun. Oh, she's so cute. I love this image to death. Like, this one is so gorgeous. I crazy love it. It's so pretty. And then here is a yellow AB right there. And that yellow AB is the number 2. Is that number 2 or number 3? There's 2 yellowish ABs. I better not get them mixed up. I believe that's number 2. Yeah, so I found the other one. So that's in her fur right here, and in her tail fur over there, and a little bit over here. Is that her paw? Zoom back a little. No, that's a flower. In the flowers. Okay, so there it's in the flowers too. And that is where that one is. And then, sorry, I'm trying to be a little bit faster because we got to get going here soon. Then this is the number 3 symbol. And I am seeing it a little bit in like that darker part on her face and the fur coming out kind of behind her, her ear or her mouth. And that's really not very many in there. I think that's it for that AB. And then the last AB, which should be a purplish one. Yeah, right here. Can you see that AB right there? That one is in the purple of her tail. And a little bit on her nose. And a little bit right here from the inside of her leg. And that's it for that one. So let me bring you in close so you can see. I still have like 2 big ones to show you guys too. She's so pretty. Look at her face. I've seen this one finished. It's so gorgeous. I love the white flowers, the white roses that we have here, and her paws are so dainty. She's a dainty little fox, and I love her. She's so cute, and I want her as a pet. I want a fox as a pet so badly. I want one of those Somalia cats that looks like a fox. That would be my dream. Okay, I'm going to do the next one. This is my Becca Tyndall. This is called the Fantasrical Forest, and what's crazy is I did have this, and I destashed it, and I've regretted it so bad ever since. I thought I'd be intimidated by all the greenery in the back, but I have since done even heavier confetti kits, and I already know that I will just enjoy it. It'll be so much fun, and I never get tired of doing green colors. So yeah, very, very much a lot of fun. And this one has 2 of these sticker sheets. There are 2 fairy dusts, you can see at the bottom right there, and then 3 ABs right there. So this is going to be a blast to do. It's huge. Okay, so I just saw the purple fairy dust, which is right here. Hey, Zinzin. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try to you see right here where my thumb is. That's the purple fairy dust. I did. And then it's the down arrow. No, it's just it was just a fly, honey.
No, I actually saw a yellow thing.
Oh, you actually saw a bee?
Yeah.
Okay, stay up here. I'm almost done. Okay? Give me just a second.
I saw one of those bee things.
All right, better go figure this bee thing out. No, it's just a fly. It was just a fly. Okay, so we've got that fairy dust in here and in here. A little bit. I think that's it. I think it's just in the galaxy right there. Oh, a little bit in this bunny down here. I don't know. This one's a little hard. There's some here. Because it's kind of everywhere, any of the specials. A little bit right there. So it's a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard to tell. Oops, I just dropped that. Then we have this AB right here, this 141. And once again, anywhere you see stark white. Here in the kitchen area. I love that there's a kitchen scene right there with the chef gnome. It makes me so happy. All the sparkles and sprinkles. There's the gazebo up there, and the clouds all have anywhere you see white fairy dust, or like the white is the white AB. And then next I am seeing this pink AB. Ooh, I don't get to play with that pink AB very often. That's a pretty one. So that one is the number 1, and I see that. Did I ever plug back in? Okay, whew. Thought I did that again. Shoot. That's not a huge bag, but I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to find. A little bit right there in some of these pink galaxy things. Over here in the flowers over there, can you see that? Those flowers? Those roses have them. And then a little bit in the rose bushes up there. There's like 5 drills of AB right there. I already said this part, a little bit right there, a little bit here in this bridge that's walking out there, in the gnome's hat, in that gnome's hat, a little bit in the library, and I think that's it. So we have one more AB and a fairy dust. This is going to be hard to find. If I can't find it, I'm so sorry, but I got to get going here pretty soon. Oh my gosh, pretty soon. Yellow? Did we do this yellow? I don't think we did this yellow. That's a yellow. Yeah, we did. No, we did. Yeah, we did? No, we didn't. We did not. Yellow AB. The number 2. The background in here of the kitchen is going to have that AB. The fairy up there is going to have a little bit of the AB. I see a little bit over in that galaxy. I see some here in this mushroom, a little bit in that fireplace over there for the fire. And a little bit on this table. Tiny bit over by where the rainbow is. I think I might turn that rainbow into crystals. That would be pretty fun. This one is just going to be a really fun one to really bling up. And then that last fairy dust, which honestly, I cannot go looking for that right now. I gotta go. But it is another, it's I think I showed you guys the blue one or the purple one. So it's going to be a really, really light blue. And it's here. It's a little bit in the earth. And in the sky right there, and in the sky up there, and in the water up there. A little bit in the picture frame. Sky, a little bit in this sky through the through the window. I've been talking too much. I'm choking. Ugh. And I think that is it for this one. So I'm going to put this away. Well, first I'm going to, oh my goodness, you're like looking up here. This is why I don't usually do longer videos, because kids start to go crazy and then I start to lose my focus and people are claiming there's bees when they're flies and it's not a bee. And she's come in like a few times since. And I'll probably edit all that out. Saying it's a bee and I keep going down there. I'm like, I don't see a bee. Watch it end up being actually a bee. I love these tiny scenes. They're so much fun. That one up there. I can't believe I ever destashed this. I'm so glad I picked this up. So glad. Okay. Yeah, gorgeous. Friends, this is insane. This is huge. What was I thinking? It's so big. It's so big. Oh, is this the biggest one I've unboxed? At least it's the longest one. Yeah. Oh my, this is insane. It's huge. What was I thinking? Okay, I cannot take the drills off of this. You will probably very likely see me working on it this year though. I wanted to do it for after this next autumn kit, so I'm doing fall fling right now because it's the year of autumn kit / Halloween, and then I wanted to do the Halloween kit from, it's like the Bat Party or something from Meanie Maid. But I honestly, and then I was going to do this one. Now I'm like, there might be another, because I will be doing this one for a long time. So I'm like, there might be a different kit I'll want to do in the meantime. Oh, how am I even going to do this one? I don't even have a spot for it. I might need to just hang on to this one for a while and do this one later on when I have moved to a place where I can have a bigger table, because I just don't think this is going to work on this one. Shoot. It's so pretty though. I am not going to take all the drills out. I'm going to show you and generally show you where things are. There is a frosted drill in here. I am curious about that one because I want to know if it's the same one that I just opened with the Sandra Bergeron one. And yes, it is. It's right there. No, is that it? No, that's not it. Here it is, yeah. The M519. So you can see right there. Quite a bit of this one again, too. But I don't know. There's quite a bit of every color because it's so huge. There has to be quite a bit of every color. Holy cannoli. Only 60 colors. That's pretty good for this size, I'd say. Let's look at this, though. That noise. It's just going to be noisy. Sorry, guys. 1, 2... fairy dust, that special, and then the frosted and the 2 ABs right there. So you can see. This is gorgeous. I'm going to so enjoy doing this one. So let's go ahead and show you where some of them are. There's a yellow fairy dust. It's kind of a lighter yellow fairy dust, and it's in the windows. And I see it in the moon, and I see it in some of the lighter parts of the leaves, and a little bit over there. This is so pretty. I didn't even see this walkway going up to the house. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, and then there's this blue, or sorry, that's orange. There's an orange one. And that's also in the windows. That's a fairy dust. It's all over in here. Oh my gosh, they're playing with something in the next room and it's super loud. It's all in the foliage here, and there's got to be a lot of that. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, I can see it right here actually. There's 3 bags of that because there's a lot. It's everywhere. That's going to be pretty pretty. And then that one, so it's that side arrow for the frosted drill, and it is here in the fountain, and it is in these areas so you can see this blue that is here. Oh, like there's a little fairy too, in the little fairy areas. Where we see the little fairies that are kind of going by that are just kind of streaks of light, that is where they are, and it's up there in the windows, and you see it coming up out of the smoke from the chimney. That's gonna look really good too. And then other than that, I don't really see that one anywhere else. Seems like a big bag for it, but it's also just a really big kit, so it probably is actually a lot of drills, and yeah. So then 2 ABs, a white AB, once again, anywhere you see stark white. It looks like there's not a whole lot of that, but in some of the windows up here, and then kind of sprinkled throughout the sky, it looks like. Maybe not the sky. So not a whole lot of that white AB, just a few places, and then the old man's beard, which is really fun, and then in the fountain as well. And then the last one we have is a green AB, and that's the plus symbol, and I see that here. Anywhere you see greenery and on the moss on top of the house, that's going to be pretty too. It's all over. Okay, because there's a lot of green there, here, and then all along the part where the light's coming on top of the house is where that is. That's so pretty. Okay, this is huge. I'm gonna actually completely take off the microphone for this. Okay, because I could not get all the way in here. I have to like come all the way under the bed. Let me see if I can move my hand better. So the sound's not as good, but you're gonna be able to see the kit better this way. Oh, she's pretty. I kind of didn't notice her before. She has like the her trail of like sparkles has the frosted drill. She has the green AB and some fairy dust, both yellow and orange fairy dust. Look at those stained glass. There's gonna be so many specials in there. There's also that green AB in the fairy dust, or in the glass. There's a lot in the windows of the house. Oh man, he's really cool. Really cute. And then this right here. This is definitely a landscape by item painting because there's a lot to see and do in here. Okay, ooh, I don't know if I can get back far enough for you to see the whole thing. There we go, kind of. So pretty. Okay, that is it for the massive haul. Holy cow, this took a lot. This took a lot of doing. This is going to be a big cleanup too. You guys don't see behind me. I'm not going to show you. It's bad. But it's going to take a lot of cleanup later tonight, and I'm going to tackle this one hopefully soon. I think I have the cojones for it. We'll see. I don't know. All right, it's gorgeous. This is all of these I'm very, very excited about. And I think 1, 2 I got from the actual site, and everything else, maybe 3. Everything else I got from destashes, so maybe I should call this my destash / a few new releases, but kind of just a mishmash, eclectic collection of Diamond Art Club beautiful paintings. If you guys like this video, please make sure to hit the like button because that's really helpful. And then put in the comments below if you have any of these, and if you do, if you plan on working on any of them anytime soon. My plans are always changing, so we'll see if I do work on this one or not. It definitely is intimidating, but it is beautiful, and I do want to hang on to it. I'm super excited about this one. Okay, I will let you guys go. Thanks for joining me. Bye! Oh my gosh, they weren't kidding. There's totally a bee. Kipper, don't get it. I gotta smash that thing, or let it out. Oh, but it looks like an actual bumblebee. I've never seen one like that. Ooh, gross. Look at the dirt in our door. Don't look at that. This is our door that the kids are always coming in and out of. Oh, he's a pretty bee. I better just try to let him out. I'll say, oh no, does he only have 1 wing? Oh no, he's got 2.
Mom?
All right, I'll get him out.